Hello, welcome back to Simple Trends. If you are watching my video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I would love to hear your comments and feedback. Do mention in the comment section below. Festivals bring a lot of positive vibes home and we have them lined one behind the other. Varalakshmi Puja, Krishna Jayanti or Janmashtami, Ganesh Chaturthi, Onam, Dashera. There are a few common items we will need for these festivals. Pre-planning and preparation will help reduce the stress of extra work during these times. Today I will share a few tips and tricks I follow to make my work easier. As part of tradition, we draw a wet rice flour rangoli called the Ma Kolam or Yere Kolam. This is done for all the festivals. Soak raw rice for 3 to 4 hours. Here I have used around 100 grams of raw rice. Drain the water and grind to a smooth paste. The paste should be smooth, only then the rangoli will come out well. Make small portions out of this rice flour paste and allow it to dry in the sun for a few days. Once it has dried well, you can store it in an airtight container. When we need to draw Yere Kolam or rangoli, take the required quantity, soak it in a little water for some time. It's now ready to be used. Washing copper and brass puja vessels. This comes in handy as we clean our puja vessels regularly too. I make a simple and effective solution to make my work very easy. This does not have any chemicals. I have taken a few lemon peels. It is okay even if it is too dry, we are going to heat it. A gooseberry size tamarind and one soap nut. Break the soap nut, use only the skin of the soap nut and you can discard the seed. This soap nut is available in supermarkets as well as stores which sell puja items. Boil these in around 1.5 cups of water till it reduces to half. Cool and blend it in a mixer. Filter it to remove the residue. The residue can also be used for cleaning brass and copper. For the ease of storage, I am filtering it. Add some vinegar to the solution and store it in a bottle. For use, take the required quantity, add a little salt and just apply it on the vessel. You can visibly see the wonderful effect of this without much effort. The work gets done easily. Wash it with plain water. As we have added soap nut and lemon peel, the grease from these vessels will also be removed. In case it is too greasy, you can wash it with plain soap. Wash it with plain water. Wipe to avoid water stains after it dries. Now for the silver puja vessels. You can boil water with aluminium foil and baking soda and dip the silver to it to give a shine. But the toxic hydrogen sulfide fumes that come out while it gets cleaned is quite nauseating. So I prefer to clean with a little pitambari powder mixed with the regular Sabina powder and a little diluted dishwash liquid. Rub on the silver utensils and clean with regular dish liquid. Wash with plain water and wipe immediately to avoid water stains after drying. For the face of the goddess used for Varalakshmi Puja, I do not use this pitambari or Sabina powder. I rub with just holy ash or vibhuti. All these can be done a few days earlier and these silver and brass vessels can be stored in airtight Ziploc covers to avoid tarnishing. This will avoid last minute hassles. The vastram needed for the pujas made out of cotton can be made earlier and stored in boxes. This will be used for all the festivals. You can make 4 to 5 of these and store it. Make a list of things needed to be purchased. It is very difficult to go to the shop now and then with the lockdown restrictions. So it is better to have a list and step out for any purchase. For example, we will need a few coconuts, betel leaves, supari, turmeric pieces, turmeric powder, kumkum, chandan, chunam or lime to make harati, agarbatti, camphor, wick for the lamp, oil, a new blouse bit for the kalash, mango leaves, plantain leaves, flowers of your choice and fruits of your choice too. One important point to be noted is that we always insist on using banana and coconut for puja as well as giving tambulam, because these are the two fruits that do not propagate from leftover seeds. The whole coconut is used to grow a new coconut tree and a new banana shoot comes near the old one, unlike the other fruits which grow from seeds. For the toran used for Varalakshmi Puja, you can either purchase from the shops or make it yourself. This can also be kept ready a few days in advance. You can keep the things to be added inside the kalash ready to avoid missing some things at the last minute. Each family follows a different tradition. Here in my place, we add raw rice, a little tur dal, jaggery, turmeric, a silver coin and a lemon inside the kalash. Arrange everything in the plates the previous day. You can make a mango leaf toran and hang it in your doorstep the previous evening, so the day of the festival you can concentrate on the other work. Most of all, it is not the elaborate arrangements but the reverence or shraddha in doing it. Prayers to protect the humane side of humanity and enhance the positive energy around us. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Subscribe to Simple Trends and hit the bell icon to get instant updates on our new videos. Your feedback and comments are important to us. Stay tuned for more interesting videos. Bye.